Good evening, everybody. This is Mike Iversel from Sean on Sports and Barbecue. I'm coming to you from South Vine on a beautiful Sunday. Hopefully you did what I did. You got outside, you threw some meat on the grill, and you just had an excellent meal. We grilled up a pork tenderloin today. On the side, we had our favorite buddy salad, which reminds me, if you get a chance, get out there to these restaurants and support your local businesses. Also, guys, we see the pictures, we're getting the comments, we're getting the suggestions. We love it. Keep them coming. Today we seen our buddy Darren Dudek out there with his ribs and his scratch-made sauce. We saw Siren out there with his professional duck fat chicken. Yes, duck fat. The guy puts duck fat on his chicken. Guys, keep these coming. You're making us jealous, but it also gives us inspiration and keeps us going. Also, we've heard the comments about let's get some grill time. When the time is right, you guys are going to get some grill time. The conversation's great. The food is great. You guys are going to like it. Trust me. But for now, what you have to put up with is these quick little prep shows we're going to do from our own homes the night before, a couple nights before, to give you kind of an idea of what we do to get some of the food ready before we go. Lucky for me, the jerk wings, pretty easy. So basically what I would normally do, I would get the whole wings, I would chop them up, I'd get real into it. But since the corona, honestly, the wings have been real small that I've been getting. I wanted to get these guys some meaty wings, so I went with wings that kind of resemble DeAndre Swift's dad. They're monsters. They're not the little ones. These are definitely monsters. So what I'm going to do, even though it's Sunday, this is just a practice round. Tuesday before the show, probably about 4 hours, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out my jerk seasoning and I'm going to get my wings. Now, is this the normal jerk seasoning I use? Honestly, I don't have a go-to, but I'm going to tell you, I went to the store, I went all over South Vine looking for jerk seasoning. Couldn't find it. I heard Rona in the background mocking me, saying, "You lose, you're not going to have any wings." But guess what, Rona, you forgot Amazon, baby. 24 hours later, I have this thing sitting here. It's Crave Jamaican Jerk Seasoning. Am I going to like it? I think so, because it said on the review, spicy, and it said hunters like it. We're from Michigan. Michigan's big on hunters, right? Here we go. Just going to take it. We're going to put it pretty liberally on here. Matter of fact, I'm going to go over to this side. I'm going to do it. And again, like I said, probably about, let's say, 2 hours beforehand. I'm going to pop these in the fridge. Oh, it just smells unbelievably good. I'm going to pop them in the fridge for a couple hours. I'm going to start up the smoker. What I'm going to end up doing is probably about 2 hours at 225 on the smoker is what I'm going to do. After 2 hours, I'm going to take them off. I'm going to wrap them in foil. I'm going to hop in the truck out there. It takes me about 10-15 minutes to get the Sean's. Once we get the Sean's for the show, I'm going to fire them on his grill. I'm going to crisp them up, and then you guys will hear how they end up. A little bit more about Tuesday's show. Sean presented to me and Dave a question, and he said, I got to read this. What do you look for in a great player? I don't know if I'm on the same track as those two are going to be on, but as soon as he said it, since I'm a hockey guy, my head went to hockey. I'm not going to tell you what it is. You're going to have to wait till Tuesday, but I'm thinking of one thing that I look for in great players. As a coach, when me and Scott Locke were coaching, this thing drove us crazy. We begged kids to do this. We knew it would make good players great players. All right? It's the one thing I talk to my kids about when they get off the ice. And there's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence that three of who I consider to be three of the top 5 players in the NHL, one I believe the top player in the world, they have this and they do this. Now it's going to be funny as I reveal who these 3 players are. Locally, one's going to probably get me some flack. One, people might say, wow, I'm shocked that you've got him in the top 5. The third one, I think Sean's going to throat punch me, and I guarantee I'm going to get a lot of flack on people saying there's no way he's a top 5 player. But all 3 of these guys have this. All 3 of these guys do it. And I'm sorry, no matter what you say, you look at the numbers, these guys are top 5 guys in the NHL. Until Tuesday, this is Mike Iversel saying, hey, get out there on a Sunday. Do what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to go enjoy my beer. I'm going to turn on Gigaton from Pearl Jam, and I'm going to listen to Mike McCready just shred it out there. Guys, have a great time. I'll see you Tuesday.